So, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. So, big changes. It's kind of a big change. It doesn't really change much, but it does change much. Is that Simgrid Seasons is moving their changeover day to a Monday. I imagine that they chose Tuesday originally to avoid being mixed up with the Gran Turismo stuff, but there we go. It seems like they've changed to a Monday, so we may change the Tuesday evening track change to a Monday evening Mayhem stream. Hey Ginger, it's going well, thank you. How are you? Welcome along. We are just waiting for our I think we're Silverstone for 2 in a row, and then we are off to Brands. Right. We've got all the oh, what game are you racing on Nords on? Oh. For some reason, for a moment there, I thought the server was up, and then I couldn't find it. Hey, Adrenaluke, how are you doing? I saw that you weren't so well recently. There we go. 98523. 98523. And we're in. There we go. Hey, Kaylee. Yeah, when the Discord announcement happened, I was panicking. I thought I'd lost an entire day. Yes. Hey, Nay. Hey, Pierre. Welcome along. Yes, nothing. Oh, look at that. We've already got a season's 30 minutes from back when. From back when it was like when they first had it going, I guess. Haven't raced on LF. It's the track though, Ginger. Where are you? Where are you racing on Nords? Hey folks, hey Sarth, welcome along. Currently injured pretty badly. Oh no. And haven't been able to drive for weeks. Oh no. That's like the worst the worst thing. I remember when I was flashback there, when I was 9 years old, I tripped up outside and managed to put a piece of glass inside my hand, inside my fist. Or palm even. Let's get the right way. So it's like right inside the palm of my hand where I'd put my hand down on the ground. And the first thing I could do with my hand once it had surgery was play on a Nintendo Game Boy. Which, for those youngsters out there, was like Nintendo Switch, but a lot more primitive, and it only had 2 colors at the time. No game. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, look at that. It's weird why it does that. Right. Anyway, we're fairly okay with the track. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be fun. Around 45. Oh. Yeah, that's right. It's Alton, isn't it? I need to get some practice going. Oh, you had this. Oh, the see-through Game Boy. Oh man, living the life, Nay. Welcome everybody. Hopefully, I covered everybody there. Yeah. So they've changed the changeover day. So it looks like we may change this to a Monday. Oh, you know what I've suddenly wondered now? I wonder if it's to do with the order that I turn things on. If I turn the PlayStation on first, I wonder if that then sorts the sound out. And if I turn the PC on first, then it doesn't get them. Good luck, Ginger. Yeah, obviously we have to pass on the joking now around Nords. Oh, we've got 55 litres of fuel. That's annoying, but that's what it is. Oh. Oh. Right. The league I'm in has GT3 on Wednesdays. Also have a rookie series using the TCX cars on Tuesdays. But I'm skipping that one this week. Nice. It is. I think leagues really are the best way to go if you can do it. But yeah, it is those moments where I'm realizing I'm doing these same streams every week, so I probably could look for a could look for a league where I join in on these days that I'm streaming. Who have we got? We've got Tuttle behind us. Osterich, who is very fast, is currently in the pits. Candarella is in. Don't know if they've joined the race yet. Osterich could be going from the back. They have got enough pace to do that. Over half an hour, they do climb up. You could likely get into FRL's league stuff as they are European time based. Yeah, there's a few I think that are involved in seasons that have. Do a few races on there. I don't know whether it's that whole thing, isn't it? Is this is probably enough. It means we don't have, if we can't make it one week, it doesn't really matter, unless we want the prizes. then it obviously does. But we'll see how we go. Right, we've got lots of time to the cars in front, so that should be enough now, I think. Just means there we've possibly missed out on a lap, but that's... So we're looking for 158s would be good, 157s would be... huge. And there's more time off the bat to be had through that corner. Round to the left, a little bit of a dab of the brakes, just get that rotation back onto the power, into third. Oh, we should be cutting that more to really open up this corner, so we've lost lots of time now. Oh, we've invalidated the lap as well. That was a terrible line through there. Which is interesting, that whole thing that I try and point out is that I knew it was going wrong from the first corner, and yet I didn't do enough to prepare for that, which is all on me. I should have seen that we were going wrong and just tried to get a lap in. However, because we've got 10 minutes of qualifying, it's not as important here. But obviously you don't want to mess up too many laps. You want to start building up that pace to get it on the second or third lap, be really nailing those laps. With the niceness being we're no longer really fighting for the top, so we can kind of relax a bit and just enjoy the racing a lot more than we have been. Right, let's see what we can do here as we go for this. Going to be two. Oh no, we will have 3 laps still, I think. Take this nice and deep, get back on the power. I'm currently in with the ARL. Things start at 8:30 p.m. EST, which makes it, yes, absolutely, yeah. Time zones are huge, really, aren't they? You can find something that works, and on evenings, if you can find something that's just on an evening that you're free, that also is pretty big. There we go, that's better. Yes. So a little bit off on the exit there, but huge to try and just get that line sorted and get on the power for that straight as early as possible, where people will make mistakes like that in the race and lap 1. And if they've been on a compromised line, then people look for that opportunity to go side by side through the chicane. Well, I'm not convinced that was great, but we'll get this lap and then we'll be able to see what's going on. Still in a nice little gap here. So I'm expecting a 59, I think. Should take us to the top 15 at least.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Well done, mate, the fastest lap so far.
Is that a bit better? A little bit better. Nope, not quite there. Nope, it's trying too hard. So there's a low 59. Should be a 58 there, but this should mean that we're in for a good race. What was that, up to 4/10 there? So we've got half a second. So yeah, it puts us nicely in the clump of cars that we're in at the moment. Oh, that wasn't a fourth gear corner, was it? We've got about 4/10. That's putting us fighting for 4th there, so we'll take that. Welcome along, Jeff.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Right, let's see if we can drop down into that 58 then. Last lap. No, so there was 2/10 there when we first did it. We've lost those 2/10.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Hey Russ, welcome along. Right. So we've got 1/10 back. Oh, slip there on the exit. It's probably going to cost us a little bit.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, they've gone back to the pits. That's handy. 4 tenths up, that's good. Onto the brakes.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
How was that? Pretty average for what we're doing, but that's 6 tenths better. Gets us in front of Rob and Nostoy. That's good. Up to 4th. Take that. Take that. Indeed. Nice. I mean, less than a second off the top guys there. That's not bad. Whew. Right. It's always frustrating when we do well on a qualifying, because then there's some pressure that we should continue to do well. Candarella did not join. Right. Fuel. Apparently we did 55 litres. Is that going to be right? Are we too late to use the calculator? What's the lap times? Let's call it 1:58. Oh. 1:58. 30-minute race, and the fuel is. Oh, this reckons 65 to be safe.
30 seconds.
Oh, we're gonna do 65 to be safe.
20 seconds.
No, we'll do 62. Got to be enough, hasn't it? I don't. Oh.
10 seconds.
Panic! Panic! Cheers, guys. Good luck to anyone who's racing.
Stay in double file.
I forgot to have a look through. Don't know whether Sausage is lurking in the background. Right. Oh. Let's settle in and try and survive. I'll get back to the chat shortly.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right, okay, that's all right. Half a second either side. Oh, car behind us, constantly going wide. So hopefully getting some track warnings and they can slow down then, because they won't want to get a drive through. Ooh, there we go. It seems like we've managed to get going all right. Car behind again going wide.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ooh. Don't want to lose these cars ahead. Right, so there you go. Okay, we're settled in and fighting for a podium here, I believe, with the driver in front. As I think the driver behind was just pushing quite a lot and made a mistake going into the hairpin.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Ooh. Not ideal. Lifted off. Was it enough? Yes. However, we have lost a bit of time there. That's okay. No, we've just lost our pace a bit there. Need to settle in again, see if we can be nice and smooth and just start catching up. Oh, Martins is going to have to defend here. It does defend and keeps Davidson at bay. Second right into this apex. Oh. Don't know if Davidson's already starting to lose some tyres. It's very, very easy to scrub your tyres on the track. Better. Ooh, okay, that wasn't bad at all. We got nervous, had a comfort lift there. Oh, and not braking hard enough. It's going to cost us a little bit. Oh, Davidson really starting to struggle. or looking like they're struggling a bit. There we go. Okay, we're keeping up here. The guys ahead just starting to pull away. Oh, if we just scrub all of our tyres there, that is less than ideal. So just a bit better braking going into that left-hander. Oh, that cost us quite a bit, didn't it? And probably quite a bit during the slide as well. Okay. Ferrari behind pulled in a couple of tenths through there. Obviously got a fair bit of pace. Oh, that felt smooth. Very planted, getting on the power. How's that? A low 59. That's all right. Onto the brakes at the sign. Off the brakes coming round here so we don't slide. That's it. That's better. We are falling away a bit from the cars in front, even though we're doing consistent times. Have they all just improved? 58, 59, yeah, look at that. They're all at low 59s now. Oh. Oh, yes, called it early on, didn't we? We said he was going quite wide. Oh. There we go, Malaysia. I think that's the signs of a qualifier. Unable just to tone it down for the race, or possibly just nervous in the race. They're doing very well for 15th in the lobby to be top 5. We have just suddenly dropped away here from the guys in front, haven't we? They must all be heading for the 58s, which seems just a little bit beyond our reach at the moment. That 3 tenths off our normal lap. Let's see what they're doing. 59, 59, 58. So we're not far off. We just need to be constant then, or consistent. 5th place staying out as long as they can in that clean air. Cool. Go. That's not the worst. Still within a 10th. Oh, little slide there. Gonna cost us. So we're just holding on to the tails of the cars in front. A 10th or 2 in our lap, and we'd be right up there. But every time we lose a 10th or 2, they're gaining that time. As you'd expect, really. Drive through behind. Yeah, I called it early on. I saw him going wide and thought that it was a little eager. And sure enough, wasn't able to calm down even with 2 or 3 of the. Because you get a good few warnings, don't you, to slow down and kind of make sure you're not going wide. There's a few things about it, isn't there? He's 15th in the lobby. We can see that due to the red number. Ooh. He's 15th in the lobby, so it may be that he's just nervous. Because he's doing, you know, top 5 is very, very good for car door 15.
Yellow flag in sector
Oh.
2.
There was a mistake. But I think he's got to serve it this lap. So yeah, I think they're just nervous and didn't know how to. It's almost, you get that feeling of they're a very quick qualifier, but then once you settle down into race pace and having to do the laps over and over. Be interesting to see his qualifying laps and how many were valid. But they have got some pace there. Just need to be able to tone it down by 2% for the race. Oh, re-slide again. So I think they've got to serve it this time, otherwise they're going to get a disqualification. And I would have thought it would have put them quite far towards the back, which may be why they're trying to hold out for these 3 laps to try and avoid as much traffic as they can. It's not like they were fighting anyone. Oh yeah, there you go, they've just peeled off now. I know that feeling. So yeah, it could be any number of those reasons, couldn't it? And then there's times where you even know what you're doing and you still just can't seem to get your car just to behave. Right, it's over halfway. He's laughing with you, Russ. Right, we need to just pick ourselves up again, don't we? Otherwise that car behind is going to want to take fourth from us. Mr. Hamilton. Right. Not because I pushed you during 12 minutes. Yeah, we've got. I'm gonna have to do some serious practice for Wednesday, aren't I? For the Alton Park Mini Enduro. Oh no, it's not Alton Park. No, I'm all right. It's Donnington. Still could do with doing some practice. There is not a lot of overtaking at Donnington, which does make you feel like we may see some interesting sends and moves.
Slow car ahead.
The Hamilton behind will be hoping that we meet this car. They're not. Oh, no, they're going to go that way. Fair enough. Thank you. I think Hamilton just got tagged there. It was the best race I've had in a while. Yeah, didn't bottle it then. Sounds good. It's good to have these nice races and the good times, because we know that sim racing and racing in general is full of hardships. Right. Have we got anything to catch up to the car in front? Pulled a 28.3. Ah. Is that at Donnington? 28. I don't know what I'm doing or what my aim is for Donnington now. Now, is anyone ahead streaming and reading chat and going to make any mistakes? Oops. Like that. Although I wasn't reading chat at the time, so that doesn't really... Ooh. We're struggling. It's us. Is anyone going to? Yes, we are. Just can't, not filling me with confidence. Car behind took out that half a second that we were slow there. They've just increased it, gained on us in that time. I'm just, yeah, we're just sliding. We've lost our tyres somewhere. That big slide at this corner probably didn't help. Right, so we need to... Oh, right, I need to go into focus mode for 8 minutes. Because look at that. Can't miss it. He's now catching up. Their tyres are still pristine. Ours apparently are not. Car is just starting to shake around. Can we hold on then? Break into the 50 into 4th. Get it tucked in. Oh, no. Is that going to be a track cut? I think. No time game. We're not quick enough. Yeah, just every little turn where it normally would grip, we're just sliding. So it is just the tyres going now. So we just need some smooth. Trust me, I was driving this foot after that. We did the Gopher community proud. Thanks, Russ. Sounds like it's been some good racing. That 3/10 on that corner alone. It's come down from 2.3 to 1.3 or 1.2 now.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
What have we got? Half a second a lap we can afford to lose, and then they've got to they'll have to make a move and attack for the position.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Only P1 and the last. Oh wow. Yeah, Ferrari's eating time. Oh! We had a moment there. That's going to cost us lots. Yeah, it's taken a couple of tenths there. There was a moment. Just won't turn like it did.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Going to be defending at the end of the race. Destroyed our tyres here. Yeah, look at that. So that I'm doing something wrong in that corner then. And all of a sudden, we are on the back foot. It's a shame you can't see the tyre wear from this screen. What are you doing next? I think it's the Silverstone race after this one is next. But directly next is another 2 laps of Silverstone, and then I need to get my server set up and get some practice round Donnington. We lost a tenth through that corner, so I think just going slow through some of the corners. We have increased the gap to the car behind. Look at that, we can't really seem to carry the pace through that corner if we stay in second.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Got something throw the dogs.
Slow car ahead.
There's nobody. Where are we at? I don't know if we're on the last lap yet. I don't think we are. I think we're going to have one more lap after this. Davidson possibly struggling a little bit behind. Hamilton back down to 0.8. Oh, just went off the circuit there though. Which is that thing, if every off circuit got you a penalty warning, I feel like we'd all be driving a little bit different.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, we had to slow down there. Car behind didn't. They just came through. And we are defending for a lap.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Would have been handy if the leader had finished on that lap, but it is what it is. Wrong gear. Right, let's just drive safe and bring it home. I'm 5th on the leaderboard, but you're not up there yet. No, didn't do any racing yesterday. So because they've changed the track time, the changeover time, people were able to hit the race yesterday, and so there'll be people with more time on the board. Hey, we're catching up to Davidson in front. Do you think they're running out of fuel? .4. Yeah, look at that. We just seem to try and make that far too smooth what it needs to be. Just held on here. The only choice would be to go around the outside.
The leader has finished the race.
There's no way that they can do that. So we'll take a 4th place there. Whew.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Nice. Woohoo. Oh, that was. We'll take it. That was a solid drive from us, I think. Be nice to get these 2 minutes down into the low 59s, and to kind of get mid low 59s, but we'll take that. That was good. Good. Whew. Oh man. Ooh, okay, and breathe. Haha. Oh, nice. Where did Rob finish down in 7th in the end? Take the replay just in case for anything, but I don't think there was a real need for the replay. Save replay. And then also, what I suddenly thought there was we should have looked at fuel, shouldn't we? We had, where's that? That's still just coming around the last lap. So as we go across the line, we've got a spare 10 litres. So I guess that means we can go into setup and... yeah, and go with 55. 55 is right. Okay, that's fine. Tyre set 4. Yeah, look at how much those front tyres were worn. Oh, that's crazy. You had 12 litres left on the last lap. I've just jumped back in the stream, and it looks like we've got 11 litres as we've gone across the line. So I think we're good with 55. Because we upped it to 64, and I think 55 will be like spot on. Return to here. So if we go into setup and look at our tyres again, so we were on, so that must have been qualifying on 2 and then race on 4. And look at that, 2.4, 2.3. We have shredded our tyres there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow. No wonder we were struggling. Right, so that's good to know then. Don't slide around the track. Because actually that kills, look at that, kills far more. Those rear tyres. Crazy. Hey Rob, how's it going? Welcome along. Well done on your 6th place. I mean, even just in qualifying for like 4 laps, it was down at 2.8. Whoa. Struggling, you were making it look easy from my perspective. Yeah, no, I was struggling to hit my target time and get my speed down, but absolutely yes, I was in control of the car for the most part. Yeah, if we'd have been racing for much more though, it looked like Hamilton had looked after their tyres really well. Right, we've had the finished screen, haven't we? How did you get on, Rob? Was it a good race? But yeah, so it's interesting. The more that I've raced, Sath, the more I suddenly find how I'm just guiding the car. And when you watch the pros and they're like, "Whoa, there was a huge moment," it was a very little moment to all of us. You start aiming so precise that you're like, I'll hit this curb. And then as soon as you start turning, you're like, I'm not hitting the curb. And the more you practice and the more finesse you have, then the more you notice the little times that you're wrong. And so I think that's where it comes from. Like, I think the guys at the top are very aware that they're not slow, but compared to what they're aiming for and just the little pieces, it's interesting. I think I'm already in. Let's have a look. I think that one that's labelled, it's labelled wrong. I can't see anything here. I'm not live, that's why. Let's go live. There we go. Yeah, so we're already in for the 7 o'clock Silverstone. Now, what's the race after Silverstone? Do we go for the race after at Brands? There's a race after this one at Brands. Or we could set up our own server after this at Donnington. I mean, we could have some fun at Donnington and do our own little server. If people are up for racing and would like a server, we could do a little mini practice qualifying race at Donnington, ready for Wednesday. I am literally many miles and laps being competitive still. It's more, what we found was it's more about finding people that you're competitive with, Sar. So when I first was getting back into sim racing, I was part of Kirith Kart like early doors, like way early on. And he used to do like Sunday evening lobbies, and we joined in, and that's where, you know, the time trial stuff, that all started from trying to find a way to motivate ourselves. So that all came from there, and it was finding people that you're close to that you can buy back. So Nay Bother was one who's lurking, but he's probably off on about 6 different streams being a mod for them. But yeah, Nay was one. White Tiger Col was another, who on Gran Turismo would set a time, and then later on that evening or the next day, it would be posted in a Discord that we shared, one of the Discord somewhere, and be like, oh, by the way, it's your turn again because you've just beaten them. And then they would go and beat you, and that would push you to go. So it's just finding that little bit of motivation and someone that's around that you're like, okay, my target now isn't to just be really quick, but just to beat the person in front of me. Having to do 30 to way. Oh yeah, three in a row is the catch with the catch with the 3 laps as well is, if you're really inconsistent, it's really easy to gain time. It's also really easy to lose time, right? One mistake and you're out. But it's also really easy to gain that time and kind of go, oh yeah, keep messing up at this corner. If I can just nail that corner, it's going to take half a second off each lap, and go really well. Jeff's up for it. Back dogs weren't into it. Oh, you're back. The dogs weren't into the walk. It's been throwing it down with rain here. I saw one of my neighbours like escape out when the rain stopped for a brief moment with their dog. Rob finished 7th. That's not bad. Was that expected? There's no other comment there, so I'm guessing it was just a race and you finished 7th. With not much to do there. Oh, I tell you what, we were just going to have a look at our look at the things that don't matter but really secretly do. Results. Last results. Let's have a look. So we came 4th. Yeah, I almost feel like each season I want to reset my whole account so that points then just mean very little, don't they? Got 81 points for it. That's not bad. Now if we go to standings then. Now 2nd in the standings. Behind Martinez. But I think that's people not... That's not everybody's gone, right? Rizla's password is Simgrid Seasons SGS. is the password for Rizzler's server. So yeah, if we're up for the server, then we'll I won't enter the next race, and we will. I'll quickly drum up a server for practice. No, we are waiting for a Silverstone lobby, aren't we? Five. Like waiting for Christmas. 5. No. 6. Silverstone 883333. 88333. We're in. Right. Oh, Thomas beat us in. Hey, Thomas, if you're lurking in the background, hope you're doing well. Right, so let's load this in. I think everything was fine, but we can just knock this down to 25. I think everything else is fine as it is. That is done. Set us on to tyre set 4. That's the only thing, is we need to check that we've got clean tyres on. Okay, that's fine. We could up the wing by 1 click, but that may slow us down more than give us. I was thinking it'd give us extra grip through the corners and stop the rear from sliding out. We'll roll with that. Okay, hope everybody's doing well. Just wait for this time to tick down. Right. Oh, you know what we could do? Interesting. Side thought. I was like, maybe as a we could go and invade. Oh, Russ Pottinger is in. Good luck. Rob's back in. Good luck, sausages. Oh, the faster people are not back in. We're second now. So who's? Oh, we've got Rosnov in this time. Oh, Dan's in. We've got a trash collector. Foley's in. Davidson's back in. Going to be. I don't think this is going to be. I don't think we're going to do as well. There's a good selection of cars in. Here we go.
Green light, give it all you can.
Crossman was well on the ball there. I think we're going to be lucky to get top 7. I think there's going to be some very fast people from further back down the grid. No, just slow down. We're on an outlap. Calm yourself. Is Rob? Is Rob wanting it? Go for it. If you want to go,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
If you start braking in front of me at the end of the lap, though, I'm going to be very unhappy, Rob. Right, so that's my theory with the outlap at qualifying is use this lap to go a little bit slower than pace, just to build up that gap. With the idea being that you don't all have to sit at the last corner cooling your tyres off because you're trying to wait for a gap. Right, there we go. 2.5 seconds will do absolutely fine. So now we can just keep up with the guys in front. Oh, you know what, folks? I've suddenly just thought, didn't we go out in the practice? We only had 2 sets of tyres that were scrubbed, and we went out in the practice because we got told the time was wrong. Oh, you see, this is it, right? Rob in front of us is like flying on his outlap. We keep up a gap, and then right on the last corner, he's just slowed down and fallen back into our path. Although, to be fair, he's got a similar pace. So we're probably, it's not like we're gonna
Yellow flag.
fly up and catch him here. But that's just my my thing is, like, if you're just gonna, why brake and let your tires cool down at the last corner? Why not just go at like 5% slower around the lap and just keep a gap? And then as you reach the end, you can just head on and go for it. We need to work out how to get on the power earlier on that corner, because that will then go around here. Will I be doing brands after this? I'm not sure. I've not quite made up my mind. I'm a little bit tempted to go and put some practice in for Donnington tomorrow, because by the time I'm streaming, I've used up all my time, so I've got very little practice time. So if I want to do as well as I can at Donnington tomorrow, I need to practice that more than brands. Are you in for brands? Or was that a little bit dependent on whether I'm hanging around? But I'm tempted to do a little race server of our own for the stream, that we can all go and kind of have a little practice race at Donnington.
There's a slow car up ahead.
A little bit better. I think there's still more time there. No, that's all gone a bit peaked-tongue there. Yeah, there's another half second. So that's my half second in that first... Oh, what's that? 2/10 maybe that we've lost altogether there? Oh, slightly better. Oh, huge slide there. Not good. Oh, curb.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, now do we... Yeah, we risk one more lap, don't we? We're so close, or getting closer to the car in front. There we go, into the 58s. Where's that going to take us?
Well done,
Ooh.
mate. The fastest lap so far.
Right. Is that the increase that we need? No, just very average. Davidson has done a 58.2. We're a little bit up. Oh, a little bit smooth. So there's a couple of tenths here. Now, do we have to see how we're doing at the end of this lap?
Be careful.
Yeah, look at that. We'll have to slow off from sausages here. And then really need to try and nail the next lap, don't we? Oh, look at that. We're like we're much faster than our lap now. Oh, I don't want to give this up. This could be the difference. What do we do? Fine, we're going to have to give it up.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Right, last lap. Got a gap now. Now, hopefully, we can repeat that wonder.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, Rob's pushed and missed his mark. Right, can we find that time? Oh, I hope we can find that time we were missing. We gave up that lap so that we got some gap on Rob, and then Rob didn't need his lap. Oh, no, I think that was where there's some time, wasn't it? Yeah, there was a tenth in there that we've now missed. Ah. For that, Rosnov behind as well may tip us at the post. See. Gained a couple, not as much as we had last time, is it? Ah, so it turns out we should have kept going and finished as close as we could to Rob.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Not bad though.
Session is now over.
Puts us ahead of Cosman ahead, and we just need to remember to be kind to our tyres. Right. What was that? That's set 2. Yeah, you see, they're down at 2.8 already when we're pushing, and that's just 10 minutes. We're not very good on tyres here. I'm in brands. I'm bad though. Oh no. As long as you can control the car and know where people are generally going to brake and just lift off before you hit the corners, so that you don't go into the back of someone. And if you lift, it doesn't kill your speed too early. then you should be good. The biggest one is just having car control and being able to race close to others. Oh, right. That's a rare bird. A Honda in P4. Oh, yes. Yeah, fair shout. That, yeah. So credit to them, actually, for getting that time. We have crossed the line with P2. We'll take it. Davidson with a great time there of a low 58. No wonder we couldn't catch them before. Right. So this can go to 55. And everything else we think is absolutely fine, but the tyre set. We'll go with 5. Everything else is good. Here we go. PSIs are looking fine, so we're going for smooth. We need to go for smooth. Good luck, Rob. He's out there. Where did he come in the end? He's come 5th. It's gonna be a good result. Good race there. We are
30 seconds.
We are going to be racing. We're racing for a podium, I think.
20 seconds.
I got nervous. Be daring.
10 seconds.
Right. Yes. Cheers, Pierre. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Good luck, Rob. Here we go. We'll be back to the chat once we've got through the first couple of laps. Suddenly realised I shouldn't power array and just burn the tyres straight away, should I? Right. Ooh.
Green light. Give it okay.
We're away. Oh. Is Ferrari gonna want to try and make a move? No. Oh, that is Rosnov behind, so we need to remember that it's not going to be worth killing our tyres on defending from him. Oh. Wonder why they didn't get a better qualifying time. So I reckon they've probably got low 58s, 57s here. If there's a nice, easy chance to let him go, we will let him go because he's probably going to challenge first, and I don't think we can challenge first at this point. But it'd be nice just to pull away from the guys behind first. Yeah, look at the grip that he's getting compared to us. Oh, no. Oh, that was too much apparently. Right, now can we keep out the way? Yeah, you go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right. Now, let's see if we can follow their lines, because that was the best way to not lose any time. And now we've got no pressure. It's easier to follow. We just need to look after our tyres. Look at how wide they go. Oh. I'm definitely slow on that right-hand corner there, that 90-degree right-hander. I need to work out how to speed up there. Car behind now catching up. Just need to keep it smooth, keep those tires alive. Oh, that was very slow for us. Oh. Oh, 24. Drive through for speeding at the start. 1 lap left. Oh, and they're at the front of a queue, which is always frustrating if someone's got a drive through and you're stuck behind them, because you're like, at that point, your race isn't with them because you've got a drive through. You've got like plus 30 seconds or something to deal with. Yeah, so we're not quite able to keep. Look at that, but yeah, we need to try and start. Trying to use more of the track. It's probably going to be one of the easiest ways for us to gain time, is to make sure that we're like over the curb on the entry, over the curb on the exit. Here we go, low 59. What are they on? 59, 58, 7.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Right. Ooh. Okay. I think we're settled in enough. Do we think that we want to do brands after this, or do we look to set up our own server? Ooh. Apparently there's an apex there somewhere. they're quite close now. There's going to be a little bit of side-by-side at some point. That may be a way to catch up for us. But Cosman behind is doing all right. Not falling away. Oh. Yeah, we can't and don't want any more track limits. Now it's all about looking after the tyres. Oh, Rob's up to 5th. I can't remember where he started now, but he's obviously had an okay start. We are slowly pulling away from the car behind. However, in the last race, we did lose our tyres towards the end. Have we got anything? We kind of should be okay just hanging on here, to be honest. The guys ahead have like half a second of pace on us that we just don't have yet. And so really our race is with the car behind for 3rd, and that's all going to come down to the end of the race. Oh, look at that. Brosnov did exactly the same time that we did. To the 1,000th of a second. So it's going to be interesting if Cosman is looking after their tyres rather than trying to chase us, then it could all come back to them in the last stages of the race. You know what I've also thought about all these tight corners is that I'm oversteering. It'd be very interesting to look at the steering inputs for that. Hey Ginger, how was it? Or was that? Did you say you were just practicing for the LFM race, or have you done it in the time? Below 59 or a low to mid 59 is all right. We'll take that for pace. Cosman has caught up, has he? Oh, slide around the corner. We don't need to do that. Thought Cosman had got up to like 2 seconds behind us. Need Rob to catch up to Cosman and fight with Cosman to slow them both down, and then Rob to come forth so that we can enjoy his overtake. Yep, done it. P4, but had to save fuel for a lap. Oh no! Oh, it's our friend Polly here. So where would you have come, do you think, if you didn't have to save fuel? Did you lose out a lot, or did you hold on? P4's good. How many were you racing? Ooh, that looked very close. Oh, Foley's gone off. We've got to watch out because he's... No, we're okay. We're past. We're all right. Last time we made it past him, we got tagged on the next corner. But I think we've got enough of a gap now. Cost you a podium. 5 to 6 litres less. I mean, it adds an extra dynamic to the race, doesn't it? Uh, 39 people. P4's good. Nicely done. Oh, we lifted. We didn't need to lift there. Rossman.
We are at the halfway mark, still a way to go.
Rosnov and Davidson ahead, having a fight for their lives. Or having the fight of their lives here, I think. Oh, that's a sign of my tyres starting to go. Yeah, Rosnov with the fastest lap overall. Just has to find a way past. Catching up is one thing. $59.9. We need to get back down to a low 59. Less than half the race to go now. They're close now. Yeah, it's just getting close enough to make that move. But Rosnov is very good, so we'll fully understand what he needs to do to not lose out on time. Oh, and in fact that's them. Oh, is that them side by side? Yeah, they've switched. Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 1.
That's going to have cost us more than the car behind, I think. Yeah, so Davidson have swapped round, so there's no... So those guys ahead are now 1 and 2, I think. Now the question is, can we gain 1 second on Davidson every minute? Do you reckon he's like, what are the tyres going to be like? Because that's where it's all going to come down to, isn't it? Like, we found our tyres were going in the last race and we just lost pace. We also noticed that we were catching up with Davidson at the end of the race. But I think 4 seconds is maybe a bit of a... Yeah. I think it's all about maintaining our pace and keeping the guys behind. Oh, as we miss an apex there. Can't be doing that. Brosnov almost a second ahead already of Davidson. Ooh. Sliding now. Not quite got the grip that we had. He's down to 2.2 behind us. We've lost lots of time there. This is what I was saying about tyres just not quite surviving to the end of the race. Right, 2.3. We need to keep that gap and get it back up to 2.5 ideally. Gone down to 2.2. That is the wrong, that's the wrong direction. We were a second slow there. We did a 2 minute. And there's a 59.6, so we can't afford to lose all this time. But now we've lost 2/10 through that corner, and I didn't think it was that bad. Oh, it's increased to 2.5 there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And back down to 2.4. He's give or take a tenth. We have got 4 laps left, I think. Cool.
Yellow flag ahead. Machado in front.
Got somebody in the pits? Yeah.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 3.
Oops, we lifted off when we didn't need to there. 2.2 seconds, so it is going to be a fight to the end again, I think. Trying to keep the speed up there, but it didn't really work, did it? We're still 3/10 off. That's quite interesting. But we just need these mid 59s, and that will hold the guys off
Yellow
behind.
flag in sector 2.
Rob not really drifting away or drifting towards Cosman. Oh, where's that at? Nothing there. Oh, off to the left. It's not first or second. .1 to the car in front. So we have gained a second somewhere.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
A little bit of a slide there. Half a second a lap. I don't think it's enough. Unless we...
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Close. 2.7. Oh, he just met somebody. That might have done us a favour there. No, it's still 3 seconds. We are... If we can keep lapping at this, we do catch up. Where are you going to go? You're going very slow.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, no, we don't want to slide there. No, so I think their tyres robbing the Beamer now. Yes, Sausages is in the Beamer. I don't know how long he's been in the Beamer. Oh.
Yellow flag, be careful.
We've got 2 laps left.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
Oh. No, we had to lift again. Oh, we didn't lift enough though. Cheating to try and catch the car ahead.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
There we go. We slid around that corner and we're concerned for the car ahead. So between those 2 incidents, I think that's gonna let second get away, I think. Yeah, it's back up to 3 seconds now. So maybe if we'd been on the game all the way through, I wonder whether we'd have been able to catch up, because Davidson does seem to struggle on their tyres at the end. Another couple of laps and I think it would have been a different story. Right. Not bad, not bad. 1 more lap to go.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Yeah, that's and even though, like we say, isn't it? It's one thing to catch them up. It'd be another thing to get past them. But if their tyres are gone, you can start to just put some pressure on that would would cause that problem. But I think, yeah, we've got 1 lap left.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We got 1 more lap after this, maybe? Don't think it's going to be enough for us. Oh, Rob's dropped away. So it's under 2 seconds now. I don't think first place is going to be able to slow down without us taking a position, so...
Yellow flag, be careful there.
People in the
Okay,
pits.
the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, we crossed the line and we need to do this lap. So there we go. Fuel is perfect as we look at the fuel rather than the corner. Six seconds ahead to first place and 2 seconds ahead here. A couple of those little mistakes for the 2-minute laps rather than the low 59s towards the beginning, and we wouldn't be far off being able to battle on this last lap. Oh, and we're stuck behind Tanner now. We're gonna have to slow down.
Car on the left.
Oh,
Clear on the left.
it's all good. All
Yellow
good,
flag in
Tanner.
sector 1.
Thankfully, it was all good. It is what it is. If we were Davidson, we would be thinking how convenient for that to overtake just before the fast right and left. Yeah, look at that. We lost a second. All good. We weren't going to catch them anyway, so that's the only nice bit, isn't it? When you're like, yeah, we wouldn't have caught up 2 seconds in this lap, so it made no difference. It would have been horrible if we were catching them up because they were fuel saving. How frustrating is it to meet traffic at the wrong time and lose out?
Finish the race.
Here we go.
Excellent job, mate. P3, we're on the podium.
Take a podium that time. Nicely done. Oh, good stuff. Right. Rob P6. So yeah, P6 and a P7 there. P Steve and a P Womble. Oh. It takes so much, doesn't it? It's that craziness that you think GT7 just doesn't need that concentration for some reason. Or it didn't. I don't know if it does now with the new... It does need a bit more concentration there. Russ coming in P10. Any other friends of the stream there? No, I don't think so. Don't know if 23 got round and did a lap. Don't know if that'll count as a finish for them. Oh, good stuff. Hey, Thomas, how'd you get on? Wait, oh no, you should have been up near the top. You're not here. Oh no. The back mark. Oh no. Rob, where were you? Were you sixth or seventh? No, sixth this time, weren't you? Seventh last time, sixth this time. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's P7. You've just left. Oh, there you go. Oh, you were following Rob there then. Fair. It's 24. 24's done. Who's someone's not finished yet. Nice. Well done, guys. It's always interesting coming to Silverstone in these races because people seem to love Silverstone, Monza, and Spa. They're the three that you seem to find. There we go. Find that people come out of there, and you can have people from way low down suddenly doing amazing because that's their track. Only one lap in quali. Oh, and in the race was just unlucky with back markers. Yeah, there's quite a few of them, isn't there? The half an hour just kind of brings that difference in skill out more. The longer the race, the more you see that, right? I'm kind of glad people aren't doing the whole last to first thing yet that you see in like GT7, because I think just trying to advance as quick as you can just causes problems for a lot of others. And it's hard enough when you're trying to race with people that are your speed, let alone have 3 or 4 fast people come through. Well done, Rosnov. 3rd place to 1st. I think we did 2nd to 3rd in the end then. Nice. Right, now, here's the question then. Are there people watching on the stream that would do a Donnington lobby with a little race in it? I don't know. I don't think we'll get that many. So we can either do the Brands race next, or we can do a Donnington lobby. Let's have a look. Oh, not that one. The results in yet? No, not got my results yet. So yeah, what are people watching like? Because we could either do a poll. We could do a poll, couldn't we? There's not a lot of time to do. I'll tell you what then. Yeah, should have kicked off a poll before doing the race, really, shouldn't we? Not that one. Yeah, that one. Start a poll. There we go. Let's see. So, would you join a Donnington race server? It's too late to go into to decide whether we're going to do a race. So we'll do a Donnington server. The question is whether we put a race in it, or we can just do I'll set up the time trial competition to start, and we can jump into the time trial server. So there we go. People are voting, so vote on that. And if that's not, then we'll do a bit of time trial for a bit in the server anyway. And I'll be back once I've visited the little boys' room. Right. Hello. Thomas is up for just watching. And how are we doing with it? No, we've only had 2 yeses, so I don't think that is worth doing. It looks like lots of people are just doing me a favor and having it open, but not watching. No worries. I think for the 1 or 2 that would maybe join the server, it's probably not enough. So let me go and reboot the servers then. And where are we at? We'll go into the private one then, and we'll change that to Donnington and go and get some time trial going. Right. Oh, good luck, Matty P in Brands. That's starting very shortly. What are we doing here? We're going here. What do we want? A cool one? Should we have or do we want to try and match? Should we match? What am I trying to say? Should we match Simgrid Seasons for this one? Go. No, that's fine. So the start is now. Oh wait. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's the start done. Copy that to the end, which is going to be on the 15th. Going to be the next competition. Oh, the comp temperature is set at 23, so it should be good then. Then we just need to find what Donnington is. That we put that up. So then we should now be able to start the server, reboot them, and we should be away. He says with huge confidence. ACC. Oh. Need to work out how to. Hey, Carl, how's it going? I was just saying that we'd push each other to go faster in GT7, and it's one of the best ways to try and improve is to find the people that are close to your times and just keep kind of going, hey, back in your court. But then once you got too fast, I had to change games. So. Right, let's jump off that. Let's go back to here. Oh, no, I need the servers now. And then where are they at? G Portal. Let's jump to G Portal. Yeah, GT7 was fun. You're no fun on ACC. There is something about GT7, isn't there? That is good fun. Right, let's go here. Has this uploaded and changed to Donnington? No, not yet. Just waiting for these to put the new details up. Oh, should it? Oh no. It should be every. Looks like it's every 30 seconds. So that should have done it, but it doesn't look like it's wanting to. Let's take it down and Is that the one? Nope. Something's not. Something's not happy. Come on. Maybe we just start the server. Let's have a look at the monitoring. See what's going on. See if I'm probably just impatient and keep rebooting it before it should do. Right. Is the hoplite still span? No, we're going to go to Donnington, Cole. We're just setting up to change the tracks over. I'm just trying to work out why it's deciding not to upload anything at the moment. Which is weird because it should have kicked in. It should be going. The other stuff's going, just the bit, everything's working except the bit I need it to do. Normally it does it all in the background, so it doesn't matter when it does it because it does it as it needs to. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I need to. So the races are changing on a Monday now, so I should be able to plan it all in and get it to swap on the Monday evening. Will be the plan. Maybe I just have to update it. Maybe that's the plan. Just do a manual update. Because yeah, it should just be running, but it's just not. Is it gonna go? No, it just doesn't seem happy. Right, I'll just do a manual update. Because it's just the track that we're changing. So we're going to Donnington and we'll just check the temperature. Yeah, everything is going to be the same, otherwise fine. So save that and restart. Now we should find that there's a private server that's not there. There we go, 6. There we go, we're at Donnington. There we go. Right, let's go and get some practice in here. GT3, Heavy South was not liking the GT3 physics. Oh, for GT7, I thought it got a bit more. You needed that bit more control. So, but to be honest, what did I do? I did the mountain, and didn't do very well, having been away from the game for months. The password should still be a single G. It is. Bit stressed, to be fair. Boss had a suspected heart attack at work. The first aider had to help out till the ambulance arrived. Oh, Cole. That is, yeah, that's, we'll hear more tomorrow probably. Yeah, should do. It's scary when people go through health situations. I had a friend pass out when we were there, and I was on the phone to 999 for them, and like, yeah, it's quite a thing, isn't it? Just huge shout out to like the 999 crews. Like, what a job, absolutely phenomenal.
Green light. Go, go, go.
They yeah, just keeping calm and talking you through stuff. It's, yeah, quite something. Right, so here we go then. So a bit of vote screen. Yeah, I just looked over and was like, what's that on there? Right, let's finish that. There we go. I know they're busy, overworked, etc. But it was an hour till the ambulance arrived. Yeah, and that's crazy, isn't it? It's a heart attack, and the ambulance still takes an hour to arrive. Like, we've grown. Who knows what it truly is, but we've grown in population, right? And it feels like we've probably not got the same budget. We're expecting people to work longer hours. Like, all the NHS staff are doing like 12-hour shifts. Of all the people to do long shifts, the people that are looking after my health, I want to be on the top of their game. I don't want them to be. Yeah, I don't want them to be tired and coming to deal with me after a 12-hour shift when they're potentially, you know, grumpy, tired, hungry. Like, crazy. Just, it's something else, isn't it? But then if you talk to people about paying more taxes to fund NHS and things, it doesn't. Good job the heart didn't stop, wouldn't have been able to do an hour. No, like, CPR is like full on. But you'd have had other people in the office, right? So you kind of end up getting someone to help and just going, because once you're tired, you've got to do a round robin of it. So I'm sure you'd have, yeah, hopefully you'd have been able to get somebody to come and take over, do a bit. That's probably a good shout in itself, to get more people trained in the office and go, you know what, one person just is not enough in an emergency. But yeah, sorry to hear about your boss and that whole situation, because yeah, it's just stress, isn't it? I'm sure your boss was really thankful that you were there. Got another, but he is on holiday. That's, yeah. So I guess yeah, that thing, isn't it? Normally 2 is fine. You only need 1, really. Depending on the size of the office, actually. But anyway, that's, yeah. Glad that you were in the office. Imagine if you'd had a day off. Maybe you're not allowed days off when the other guy isn't in. Not thought about that. I need to find out who's first trained in our office. Maybe we shouldn't be in the office if the first aiders aren't in. It's always good to start your run with an invalid lap. So now watching you for stress relief, so come on, work your magic. Okay, so we'll go to the calm voice, the chilled out, no stress voice, and just run some laps. Give you a little bit of a track guide as best as I can. I'm not a pro and not crazy fast, but we do okay. So you can use all of that run out. You can't go off the curb on the right hand side there. And brake down to second. You kind of want to get a little bit of a rotation going as you come up through that first right hander, and then it's flat out then all the way down the straight. We're looking for this little drop in the road as our brake in here into second, trying to cut as much of the curb as we can on the first and second part of the chicane, just to maximize that speed. Braking halfway between the two signposts there, trying to keep it tucked in and back onto the power as you can. You have to watch out for TC through the short corners, because it's very easy to rely on the traction control, on the tight corners, rely on the traction control to stop you from spinning. Try and learn throttle control. Can you hit barriers, or do they invalidate a lap? No, there's no... well... No, you can hit barriers, and it doesn't invalidate a lap. You don't get a time penalty. However, at somewhere like Donnington, if you've hit the barrier, you're off the circuit. So you're more likely to have invalidated your lap because you've gone outside of the track boundaries. So round to the left, onto the brakes at the sign, into third. You kind of try and keep the speed up, try and get that rotation. There you go. Just use all of that exit curb, braking just at the rubber marks going up the hill, and then just on the power all the way through here. The only way to invalidate a lap on this is to go outside the track limits. Just into the 28s. I think Jeff is in the 28s here. So we try and get some more rotation. Sorry, not barriers, those apex bollard things. No, you can, I think you can hit those. I think they're still, as long as your car's within track limits, you're good. Right, so there's a 28.6 off the bat. So we should just be able to do those now without much problem. That's always tighter than I think, but then it's quicker than you think as well. So round to the left. Oh, I've just messed up a bit there, but we'll keep it valid. We'll get a time on the boards. 28.3. There you go. Jeff always pushing me to go faster. I think this game really benefits from having a nice wheel that you can really feel the force feedback in, because what I found I'm doing is, as I'm going like through and over the corners, I'm really trying to work out where is the wheel telling me you've got grip, and where is it telling me that I've just run out. Push, pressure. No, this is a nice, easy, chilled out stream for Cole, just to relax and de-stress. So what are we at now? A 28.8 at the moment. Ooh. Should try and get my my live timing things going again. But I've not looked at the code, so it'll probably die. I might be able to do that in third gear, you know. Try and do that in third as well. No, so I need to, in the McLaren. Yeah, it's the setup just works, and I get used to driving it. When I change to another car, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I've got to get used to driving the car. So there's probably a use case for, in these session, I should be at least inside the car. That would make Pierre happy if I was using the cockpit cam. Right, so we're in the 28s for our lap time then. Over to the right, we then go left for this left-hander. Brake. I think you can get away braking at the signpost there, but we've gained a bit of time there. Over to the left, roll out right, looking for the end of the curb on the left, or the signpost, I guess. Third gear, let it roll through, try and keep some power on. Looking for this rubber, onto the brakes, into second, get that rotation back into, maybe a second gear. Exit, and very, very easy to drift the rear end out there. So you want to really watch for that that right hand that you can feel that you've got grip on the feedback. Maybe adjust the tire pressures. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, don't drive off the track, mate. Oh, slid on the exit there.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
We are 5 thousandths off Jeff's time there. So there must be some timing, and this is the whole thing, isn't it? Quite nice being chilled on the stream, because then all we're really doing is I'm just doing laps, just looking for those braking points, looking for the apexes, watching myself miss the apexes. Oh, like that. Try second gear here, see if that carries more speed. A little bit, didn't it? Because we were behind on our time, but we've caught up now. Try third gear. There is some time there. Oh, not there though. Look at that. All that time disappeared. But another 0.3, so if we can do the same again, I don't use cheat cam. Brilliant. Oh, that's yeah, made me read the chat just at the right moment. Beautifully done. You can hit 27. Yeah, I think so. I think the time's there. It's just nailing and working out where are the references. Like there, I'm just missing it. And so it's working out and going, right, where am I actually braking? So over to the left, look for that sign, into third, roll it round, back onto the power, try and straighten the steering. Oh look at how much time we're missing there. Oh, we gained lots of time there though. There was a good few tenths there. Tried to get a bit more power. Oh. How's that? It's enough. Just need to make sure we don't mess up this corner like that.
Losing time in sector 3.
That one is for Pierre. Nice. Right, that didn't last long, Jeff. You need to get quicker. I don't know. Did I? I don't think I beat him. No, I'm 5 thousandths off him. He's got it. He's nailed it. I was going to try whilst we were doing this to do my little live timing. Just whilst we're here, in case others wanted to join in and have a go. that can now go back to that. So stop and restart just to let it go. Oh, there we go. It was sudden. It was uploading then, so it was working. I was just too impatient. And then no, I think that's it then. I think we can put that down. And then on our stream, we should be able to go to live results. Oh, we've not changed the number. Hang on. That's not going to work because it's going to look for the wrong thing here. Have a look. Oh, I've started the wrong thing. That's why. It's not that I need. He doesn't know what he's doing. What happens if we just start that? Then does it work? This is where we're going to find out, like, the what time would you do, Thomas, as a quick lad? Oh, yeah, there's a fair shout. What time, Thomas Cratcherville, what time would you set around Donnington? Thomas certainly in the 26s. Well, Thomas is quite a similar pace to us. Right, let's look at this. So this needs to go down by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can go down by 2. That can go down by 1. And that can go down by 5. So we'll try that. Everything else is looking fine there. That's fine. Although we maybe should be on TC3 and learn that throttle control. That all looks fine. That's fine. That's fine. Now, does that go up to 12 for more grip? Is there any really big straights that's going to matter? I don't know. We're going to put it up to 10 and see if we get a bit more grip. Right, the real question is how fast would Canderella be? Yes, although I think there's a few other folks that are easily as fast as Canderella now. Have you done any racing here, Thomas? What is practice? So do we need to... So I think this never raced in... Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think you should be aiming for about 31s, Thomas. Like once you've hit 31s, don't bother about practicing anymore for Wednesday. It's fine. Same goes for anybody that communicates. Once they've hit 31s, they shouldn't be allowed to go any faster. And me and Jeff will storm away. I love the fast right-hander. There isn't a fast right-hander. Or this one. I guess that one's like the fastest long right-hander. Or this one. This one's, I guess, is fairly quick, although that's third gear. It's really nice when you link it up. I hope it's not raining. Oh, imagine if it starts raining tomorrow. Oh, and that one there. Like, yeah. In fact, all right-handers, except for the chicane and the hairpin, are pretty good here, right? Like the Craner curves. There you go, Cole with the knowledge. We might have to do a members only stream again and enter the 5:30 race tomorrow, and then do a normal one for the 7:30. Yeah, I noticed. I ended up in a rain race, Pierre. Silverstone was. That's it. Just watch somebody you want to beat. Find 0.1 of a second quicker than them, and you're done. Brilliant. Like, just the I feel like the concentration here to hit every apex, because the corners rely so much on you just rolling it through at the right speed, or you go wide here, you know, you go wide on the exit, get a track cut. I think it's going to make for a really good race, but I just don't like how thin it is and how hard it is to overtake. Like, people are going to go for moves down into like this, right, into the chicane, and try and go for overtakes there. This is a huge place for dives, and once you've hit your braking and you've committed, that's it then. So it's going to be interesting to watch, folks, and see how we get on with it there. Yeah, I could really do with doing a test race and just going around and seeing where the track cuts are.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
I wonder if that's a third gear corner, really. Might have to go and watch a track guide as well. Oh, there you go, and that's it. Oh, there's another one. So he, like, and once you've made a mistake, someone will be all over the back of you. Dirty tires. That's it. Once, yeah. It's a good job I'm a really, like, solid streamer. Don't stress out. Don't get in my own head. Means that we'll do really well in the race tomorrow. Or races tomorrow. I don't think one is going to be enough, is it? Yeah, so we dipped into the 27, but it's that thing, isn't it? As we saw tonight with the guy that was behind us. If you've got to race on the edge to get into the 27s.
Losing time in sector 2.
I needed Jeff to have something to practice on because he's in Canada, so he's got tonight to practice. This is my daytime, so. Oh, a little bit wide there. Oh, we lost some time there. It was unintended. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is it, isn't it? This is actually really good practice. I wasn't going to do this for very long, but actually I feel like I need that consistency practice. Maybe we need to go and watch a lap guide now and then continue going. Oh. So that's a corner I need to sort out. Russ was hitting 28.5 also. Nice. No, then you'll get a 26 before I get a 20. Oh, right, I see. I'm going to stop him for the night. And, oh. Okay, I tell you what then, Carl. If the PS5 is going on, I'll stop there. I've not hit the 27s, but I know the 27s are there. So that's open for you now, Carl. We're going to make it slightly entertaining. I'm going to go and do a single player race on there, and we'll see what the lap times won't count. But what I want to see is, can we... oh, that should be... that should have come up as the live results, but... that's right. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yes, but it has still got... I did wonder about this. It still has got... I don't know how you get rid of that log file. Oh, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. To private server. There we go. We go into here. What happens if we just delete the file? Oh, you're not allowed. You can't just delete the log file apparently. Can I move it then? No. I don't know how you're meant to like clear out your log file. Because apparently the restart didn't do it when we restarted the server. I guess we just have to roll with it, right? Oh well. Sorry about that. Yeah, we can't get any better live timing then. There we go. Yeah, so this is so it's getting there. We just need to build it up and get more people to join in and set times. Obviously, everybody else's time there is spar except for ours, who we're obviously the only ones that are in there at the moment because nobody else has joined in. So I'll let you go and set your times there. So then I'm going to go to single player then, and we're going to have a practice race and see what it's like for racing. Donnington. Ugh. Right, custom race weekend. Because we're not amazing, we're going to do a quick 5-minute quali. We'll do a 20-minute race. Is that too long? 10-minute race? What's that going to be? It'd be nice to do a 15-minute race. I guess 20 minutes. 20 minutes to really get that dialed in. And we'll do it at... oh, look, yeah. I was obviously going for the nighttime change there. And can we increase the... yeah, oh man. And they're at 100, 75 for their aggressiveness. That should be good. Right. We'll have clean weather because that's the easiest. Oh, personal best lap is a 27.9 apparently. I thought we went quicker than that. Right. Oh, here we go then. Set up. Load in that. Oh, we didn't save the pressure changes, did we? Was that down 5? That down 5. This didn't go down, and did this go down 2? I think something like that. What are we doing? 5 minutes of quali, so we don't need that much fuel. So we can go 15 litres of fuel. What are we at? 133, 6. It's like 4 laps. So 4 times 3, 12. So 15 should be fine. Just in case we get an extra lap for any reason. And then we did jump that up to 10, and it seemed we went faster, didn't we? But it's hard to know. This is the thing about qualifying one. 31 is enough. Okay, I trust you. Sorry, Thomas, I missed that comment. Probably, Thomas, any quicker and you'll get loads of track cuts. No, I think yeah, Thomas, Thomas and we should, and probably Jeff and most should be heading or like aiming for those low 27s. Realistically, we'll get mid 27s. Is my thinking, but then it's the consistency of doing that without getting the track cuts will be huge. Right. So I think that's what we'll go with for now. And let's head out.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, we've put 30 car. Yeah, so this is 30 cars on. Put my seat all the way forward. I was just slowing down there to let the AI catch up because they come out a bit slower and then they don't power around this lap, and I I don't want to create a big gap behind me and catch up to everybody coming out of the pits. Right. Here we go then. Let's see how we're going to get on against the AI. In fact, we'll see what times the AI put in, and that will give us an indication of what times we should be at. Bearing in mind it's a short circuit and only a 1:28 lap time. Still people in the pits. Not everybody's even left the pits yet. This is going to be... Oh, but look at the gaps. There's like huge gaps around. There's somebody just out of the pits. Oh, there we go. That is the last person out of the pits there. So as long as they get a move on, we'll be all right. That first corner is an interesting one to try and work out. I think I'd really advise watching a track guide by anybody who set a lap and just see what lines they're doing. And this is where, if we were in one of the game servers, I think this person would generally have pulled over.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thought there was just enough room. there wasn't enough room apparently. But this is the funny difference with AI, right? I wasn't that bothered because I knew it was the computer. If you were doing it in a public lobby and that was a real person, you feel a lot different about it. And that can be a problem when people come from racing the AI where it just doesn't matter to racing real people. The difference and change is quite big. Right. So now we want an actual lap. Yeah, you see, we've just lost a load of time coming out of the exit there, and I think there's at least another tenth or and a half there or something. Right, so there's our low 28.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Slow car ahead.
Oh, we lost some time there. We need to brake later, go a bit deeper, and get back on the power through this corner. Oh, and here again, just deep on that corner. It's only a low 28 from 16th to 2nd. Oh, I tried to power too early. Oh, that's it. We're not improving off that. A 27.8. Yeah, so if you want to be racing with the top guys, it's going to be low 27s, 26s. Oh, sorry, I've just ruined somebody's lap behind me. Oh, no, they've ruined their lap then. Felt like they've just ruined their lap as well. I think we might be okay for a third here. Oh, they've put in far too early there. Doesn't seem like any of these top guys have done an amazing lap. But yeah, nicely tucked in and then back onto the power for the exit. You can somehow predict AI, but not human. He improved. They both improved. Their laps didn't look great. Wow, yeah, so there's loads of time here. For that 1 second separates the top 16. Yeah, so we really need to look at low 27. Wow. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 corners. So we need to find like a 10th per corner. And that would get us down to 27 flat. But I mean, it already feels like we're pushing a bit on the edge. Whew. There we go. Officially in 5th in this race. See, this is where I'm like, you're almost at my level. This is pushing me to the top, and I'm pushing for the win, right? So if I'd done my best lap, what did I think it was? Like a 27.7, was it? So they're pushing me to win by being like the top. Like I've got to be the top here. So I almost feel like I don't need to do any online racing. Like this is still competitive for me. And like we say, you can somehow predict the AI, so you can have some really good races. Right, 20-minute race. 20 minutes, divide it by 1.5. So the easiest way to divide by 3 would be 7. And then times that by 2. No, add 1.5. So that add 4 on. So that'd be 11 laps. 11 times 3 is too much, so that's fine. So we'll go 33. In fact, we'll go 30. That should be plenty. I think everything else is fine. So we'll roll with that. In fact, what we'll do again is I think we'll up the rear wing again. Don't think it needs to be. I think it could be all the way up. Right, 5th place.
Stay double file.
Let's go, folks. Ooh. Oh, my anti-stall kicked in. I forget there's no bar to go with here, is there? Just kind of going with them. We're going. Oh, oh! Wasn't giving me any room there, was he? Somebody on my inside now. Oh. Oh.
Clear on the right.
Oh, he's giving it up. No, there's no gap there. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you see, this is just going to be chaos on lap 1 tomorrow, isn't it? Oh no, have I done the wrong calculation of laps? Uh-oh. I did over fuel though, so hopefully it fits. I've only got 10 laps of fuel, so we'll see how we go until we run out of fuel then. Right. This is just going to be mayhem tomorrow. Nobody's going to want to just slow down to let people sort themselves out. And the track's so twisty, people are just gonna find it unpredictable for what people are gonna do and go, oh, I'll take that space, and that space just won't be there. Right. You couldn't do this against the... Oh, you could do this against Sophie, couldn't you, in GT7? You'd be able to put Sophie in as a hard racer. Have you done much of the... Oh, except Paul's doing laps now, I think, so you probably can't do. Has anybody done much testing with the Sophie AI? Look at that one. Dive bombs into the hairpins, yeah, things like that, where, like, and here, like hitting the brakes and then having somebody appear on the left-hand side of you. It's either going to be really good or it's just going to be absolutely hairy, isn't it? Right. And even just showing there, like my 1 lapse of concentration, and we lost a load of time there. That Lamborghini, Bortolotti. Did you buy much? Well, he bought a lottie. There's no gap there. What are you trying to do? Don't put your nose in where it doesn't belong. Right, there we go. We've got a little bit of a gap now. Can we keep building on that? Because then, yeah, if you are genuinely faster than the car in front, where do you overtake then? So, like, if we're catching up to this guy in front now... Oh, not quite, actually. Keep your big hooter out of my space. Have you done much with the AI Sophie call on GT7? No, Sophie's too quick for me. Hate giving all... yeah, yeah. Oh, that was better for me. Oh, we've got the fastest lap time here with a 1:28. So if we'd have qualified here and qualified further at the front, there is the chance that we would have left them behind. Oh, yeah, so just patient. I knew I'd missed the apex. So you just don't get on the power as early as you want to. We should be able to win this race then, I think. We're gonna try TC3. I know, pushing the boat out, right? Wild, taking the TC down one. See if that can just gain us a little fraction.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't turn those emojis off to let you kind of get immersed a bit more into the game. I mean, we've not invalidated a lap yet. That's quite good. Yeah, that's better. Can we do that whole don't launch it down into the chicane, and then here we are about to launch it down into the chicane? No, we're not quite close enough, are we? We're close though. Oh, they side by side up ahead. What's gonna... anything? No. Oh, is yellow guy gonna... yeah, he's gonna look for it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, yeah, you can't really run around the outside there, can you? In fact, that was not a good line around the outside because we've lost time.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, we've lost lots of time around that last section with the TC3 on. That was smooth though, yeah, look at that, an extra tenth or two. Oh, we've lost out on the fastest lap here. Somebody's gone quicker. Oh, I think I can get on the power earlier there. Where are we at? 27.7. Oh. Ah. Yeah, so that was too much, and that's where it's gonna get you, isn't it? Like cutting through the chicane, or cutting or hitting the black box. I have known people to in qualifying, if they've got teammates on, somebody will sacrifice their car and smash into that black box to get it out the way, the tire wall. What have we got? See, so that's half the race already, and we've not managed to catch up. And then even when we've got close to them, there's just nothing. It's just too hairy going into like the chicanes directly behind them where you need to get the exit. Oh. Oh, he's had to... Oh.
Car on the right. We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Oh, we tried something special. It wasn't going to happen. Oh. There's definitely no contact from us. We might need to go to a replay of that. Right, so can we set the fastest lap now then and catch up to this car that's got a way ahead? Not like that, we can't. We've got 9 minutes. What's that, 6 laps? Oh, yeah. Again, it's just nice seeing the maturity of myself there, where we've gone off the line that we want to be on. And instead of just planting the foot to the floor, hoping that it's going to work out, we actually lift off and settle the car and then keep going. Oh, that black box has moved. The black tire wall's moved.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
What? Where was the... Well, we're going to have to go and watch that. What's that lap? 7 laps. Olsen is 2.5 seconds ahead. We need to bring that down. Was not aware that was going to be a track cut. So that's interesting. Whatever I think I'm doing there is too much. Tire pressures are not quite right either, are they? I think we're taking about half a second a lap out of the driver in front. And it's not them who have got the fastest lap. So I don't know where the track cut is coming there. We've got 3 laps left. We have not got enough fueling. all the more reason to use a fuel calculator.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Oh. .3. We've got 3 laps to catch them up and overtake them to pretend that we've claimed the victory here. We might just be able to do it. It's going to be very close. Oh, I wonder if it's the white lines on the white lines on the exit. Oh, here we go then. With the little bit of fuel that we've got left. We're a second quicker, so we should be able to make a move here. It's interesting just the difference one TC makes. But there's probably a little bit of worn tyres in here as well. Oh, there we go. We're all over the back of them now. Gonna just flick that back up to 4. Yeah, we're trying to just drift that over in 3rd now, which does seem to be working. Is there a move down into the hairpin? That's the question. Oh, we're too close. Couldn't see that. Oh, you see, that's where it's all going to go wrong. Is if you can't see the track past the car. Which means that then you can't hit the apexes because you can't see them. And now we've got Katzberg behind.
Fuel running low. Prepare for box.
Oh, I know. There we go, a 10th up. So we're still not the fastest time. So really, if you want to be competing here with the top folks, you are going to need those low 27s. No worries. Cheers for hanging out. Enjoy dinner. Oh, a little bit of a slide there. Now, is this just the right distance behind? This is where the skill comes in. Is going, how much distance do you need to see the track, and then nail the chicane. He's not defended in time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And then you can't really defend this corner. Oh, yes, he can. Wow. Oh, no, not quite. I reckon he could have, though. We'll take that as the win, because we've not got enough fuel to get round. Okay, so lucky for us, you can't drive in helicopter mode. Yeah, that's it. Right, so we'll drop down there. Do we get laps yet? Yeah, so where's his... Oh, he did a 27.8. But then you can see that they've got as much inconsistency as we have. So a 27.7 would see the purple lap, I think. Oh, there you go. We're now dropping down the ranks because everyone's going past. I think it's as they go over the first sector, it then registers that we've not crossed the first sector. Replay. Oh, yes. Oh, of the inside. Yeah, good shout, Thomas. Yes, let's go and have a look at that. Is that it? Yeah. That one. And then go back. Is it that one? Yes. Oh, he twitched because I was there. I want that car. So he started moving in, and then suddenly... Apparently I caused it, but I didn't. There's obviously something weird about them avoiding contact. We weren't going to hit them at that point, but they decided they should dive across there because they're probably fully... Oh, no, not quite fully on the brakes, but they're not in control of their car now. And then they all got going. But not enough. Oh, no, 77? Oh. Frank Bird is well annoyed. They've just sat there. They're like, whatever. We must have got going again. Yeah, nothing's on me, right? It was all on them. Shall I clip it and send it into the Am I Crashy? And be like, and say that I'm this guy, and be like, the guy just came down my outside, like. Yeah, there we go. I mean, you've got to be in it to win it, right? Unfortunately, we're coming last because we didn't fill up with enough fuel. That'll be gutting tomorrow. We will use a calculator. Right, so let's return to the garage. This is 26, and my temps were well down, I think. Let me go back to where we were racing. So yeah, 4, 1, 4, 5. So 4.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
1, 4, 5. I think that's it. And let's look at the fuel calculator and see how much fuel we should have had in. So 1 minute, what are we doing? 1 minute 27. 20 minute race. You were right, Thomas. 14 laps. You called that. You called that early on, didn't you? You said 14 laps. So it should have been 53 liters I needed, not 30. Oh no, I've got the wrong fuel in. That's why. 2.4. 36. So I needed 37 liters. So I was 7 liters short, which makes sense. Couple of laps that we were off. For tomorrow, though, it's going to be 30 laps, and it's going to want 53. So we'll do 55 to be safe. There we go. And everything else seems fine. So I think that is good there. So we will we'll save that as Simgrid half-hour dash. There we go. Nice.
The leader has finished the race.
Well done. Who won in the end? It was Olsen. Well done, Olsen. Good win. Only it was very close. Katzberg found some pace in the end then and caught up to within 2/10, or within 3/10, I guess. And then only 3/10 behind there for F Bird. Then there was a bit of a gap close between these two. 3-second gap. Fastest lap there was 7th place in the end. What could have been? What could have been? Exciting. How have you got on in the server then, Carl? Am I allowed back in the server now? Have I got to give it a day off going back into the time trial server? See if we can capitalize now on. I think Cole's still in here. We might have to. Yeah, in the 30s. Yeah, that corner's so tough. I think there you can normally go up a gear like you did there, and it just sits nice and comfy. You can get back onto the power quite early there. Oh, there was a plane in the sky. I've never noticed that before. And again there, just cut in slightly more on that first bit to open up this bit. Oh, that's nice though. Yeah. It's not bad. It's just getting everything just slightly cleaner. Oh. And not watching the not watching the stream, Cole. This corner, is that more than 90 degrees? Yeah, just slightly, isn't it? Oh no, it is. It's well more than 90 degrees. So it's interesting just coming and even watching your own replay and like pretend it's somebody else and give yourself like some feedback on what you're watching and try and say, oh yeah, look at how he's not quite cutting into that corner, but you only lose a fraction of time there. So it depends what time you're trying to gain, but you're trying to gain every time, right? Just missing the apex there. Sliding on exit, that's such a tough corner because I think it's just got a little hump on the corner that as you get onto the power, your car goes light and it's very easy to slide out there. If you're struggling with that, just turn the traction control up. For the risk of spinning out, an extra traction control is okay. That corner, very challenging to cut because of that tyre wall. If you hit the tyre wall, your race is over. And when you're time trialing there, you want to go deeper for that hairpin to get the power going back around here. I think, again, I would watch a proper one. But that's my thinking. Trying to V-shape the hairpins. But we should watch a proper lap, and then I'd be able to tell you. There we go then. We'll call it there at 9:15. I think it's been good. Hopefully it's been entertaining. There's more people here watching the single player race. Maybe there's something in just going through a single player championship. Was doing a Thomas laps. Nope, it's gone right over my head, Cole. I'm so sorry. 30 Oh, 30s. Yes, that was what I said, wasn't it? Do 30s. You don't need to go quicker. No, in all fairness, yeah, it does need to be a little bit faster. But a tough track for it, because all of the corners are so close between hitting too much curb and going flying. But if you don't hit the curb, you'll lose a lot of time trying to get around the track. It's an interesting one. Hey, Flash. Good evening and good night, all. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. You've joined us just for the end anyway, so it depends on if you're saying good evening, everyone, and good night, I'm off, or whether you're just saying good evening and good night because different people are in different time zones. I need to stop talking. Well done, Cole. Nice looking GT7. It's nice and immersive, isn't it? I tell you what we're gonna do before we finish, just to appease the. We've got to please Pierre before we stop, so he doesn't do his rain dance for tomorrow's races. And now I've got to remember that I'm over to the left. Yes, I've seen a few of your streams. Oh, nice. Learning ACC. Yes, so much to learn. How are you finding it? And have you come from another racing game? Like, let's get the lowdown in your thoughts on Right, so here I'm going down into third, just letting it roll around and half throttle. And as soon as I can see that I can open up the steering is opened up and flat, and we are back on the power. Oh. It's an enjoyable struggle. I'm glad that it's enjoyable. That is something that we would definitely want it to be. And I think, it's interesting, isn't it? Maybe there's that's what the once I've done now I've got the Get Started series. Maybe I need like the next series of things I've done or things I find that I'm doing without thinking now. It's kind of push to the next level. GT7 for almost a year and now ACC for about 2 months. Nice. How have you found the change in GT7 for that latest physics update? And then how do you give us some talking points of pros and cons. What's been really good about the change and what's not been so good about the change? I realise I've just asked about 15 questions there, Flash. Right, so I need to have a look, but I think you want to come deeper into here, really make that V, and then power out in qualifying. In a race, if you do that, someone will throw it down the inside, no doubt. So you do want to keep it like nicely tucked in for the race. Although be aware on the exit, if they've seen that and you're defending and they go deep, they'll try and do the cutback and get that power on the exit. So down into second here. After the green, you then tip in, and then you want to be trying to find where the angle and exit to get back on the power. Tip these curbs if you can, but don't go too much over them. Here, you really want to cut that corner as much as you can. Really start trying to cut it more and more to see what you can get away with. Oh. Here, third, let it roll round. After the little bump, then straighten up and onto the power. Braking into third here, round and back onto the power. See if you can almost carry that speed through. And if you can feel that you're on the edge of the steering, then you can kind of just oversteer just a little bit to induce a little bit of slide. And there you just want to cut that first bit as much as you dare to open up this straight and get that exit, because you don't want to have somebody faster than you down that straight and lunging into this hairpin. GT7, I find it much easier, more arcade-like. I usually qualify top 500. That's a good target. SCC is a different breed. Have to be more consistent due to the race length, and the racing is cleaner. Is that? Are you doing lobby racing, or are you doing league racing? Because there's definitely people that would say that ACC is not so clean. Oh, too wide. I've got to remember that I'm over to the left of the car now. I'm not sat in the middle. And what are we? We're a second off at the moment, although we're not really trying super hard. Yeah, I mean, I do prefer the longer race. I started doing Simgrid. Oh yes, yeah. For the most part, I think yeah, Simgrid's really good. Do you do quick races, or are you on? Do you do the ones with qualifying, like now the half-hour dash and the 45 minutes? So I guess you must do actually, because the quick races are shorter than a race C on Gran Turismo normally. I think. Oh, sliding then. Yeah, so I don't think we seem to be able to beat the our blistering times when we're in cockpit view, but again, it's probably just a bit of getting used to it. I've been doing the half-hour dash. Yeah, nice. It's a good one to get into. Oh, look at the tire pressures again, though. Oh, but I can't trust that because we're inside the car, not really focused. Do we need to adjust? No, we're at 28. Yeah, maybe it is too much. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We'll resave that as a 28 and see how that goes tomorrow. There you go. Yeah. I'm glad you're feeling better, Pierre. The feedback from Sterling Wheel is better on ACC Find. Nice. Hey, Ken. How you doing? Welcome along. I think you were in earlier on, Ken, which tells me that I've been streaming too long when people come back and are like, hey, I've come back. And you're like, I've been nowhere. Right. Oh, we have also got 55 litres of fuel in, so that would be a little bit different, but there we go. Do we... no, first time today. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, welcome along then, Ken. Might have to switch to the McLaren. Doesn't have the wiper blade. Oh, have you got... Yes. What are you in the Ferrari? Like, part of it is going through all the cars and looking at their in-car displays and trying to work out and go, what do I want to drive if I'm going to go in-car? And then even if you're going to go to the bonnet cam to see what that looks like. What do you think of the Coach Dave settings? Ever tried? I did try at Watkins Glen, and I found it quite similar. It was a different feel to the setup that I've got now. However, because I'm streaming, I find it nice to be able to say, hey, I'm using the McLaren and this is my setup, and it's publicly available. I don't have to hide it. Whereas when I've got the Coach Dave ones, I think I did this at one point. Is that still there? Yeah, so I did this so that I could open it up, but I've got to remember to hide it then. So yeah, it does vary. So yeah, I think they are worth checking out. And if you like to use different cars, I think they can be very good because you can just load them up, you get a setup, and you go. Consoles are just horrible for putting them in, which is generally why 2 reasons why I stay with a McLaren. One is all the setups are in, so you're good just to go now. I can just go now on any track. And 2, I've just got used to the way it drives. I can go to any track now and just be like, oh yeah, I know how it's going to behave, so I can just go with it. Whereas changing the setups would mean that it drives slightly different at every track. You stopped using CDA because of exclamation mark screen. Oh, did I? Yes, I kept leaving that on, did I? Then starting to drive with the hidden one on. I struggle with Coach Dave's settings. I find it better to fiddle myself. If you can work it out yourself, I think it gives 2 things, doesn't it? One, it gives you a huge sense of accomplishment that you're like, I've done it. I've not just needed to look something up and try that. And second, once you get used to and understand the differences that the changes make, you can make the car drive for you. You can make the car drive for you. So if if you're driving and you're like, man, this is very twitchy, you can go into your own setup and make some changes and change the mechanical grip to make it less this and that, or change the dampers to do this, that, and the other. And so I think it's a really good skill to have, and something I should have spent more time trying to work out, probably, because it'd be quite nice on stream to go, oh yeah, it's behaving like this. You can just go and change this, and then I'd be able to teach people a bit about what changes I do to make things more drivable. So yeah, I've been using the CDSs for the 296. Some of them are good for me, and others I modify a bit to fit me better. Yeah, because I think it depends on who's done the lap times and the setups in their team, because they've got quite a few drivers, and then sometimes they drive so different to each track, because they know what they're doing. They just go for it, don't they? They're just if you've watched the latest Coach Dave one, he talks about the steering input at one point and how minimal steering the pros put in. They twitch the wheel and rotate the car, and then they're back on the power. It's like Ginger has come back again, which tells me we have been streaming too long, so we really should finish it here. So all paid setups are just the starting point. So yeah, all setups are in that sense, aren't they, for different people, because we're all going to drive slightly different. If you've got absolutely no skill, though, you just have to learn to drive what's there. Like me, I just put the setup in and I pretty much just roll with it. I think I've changed the rear wing occasionally on people's comments, but I don't think I've changed anything else from what was recommended. Which is that whole thing, isn't it? I probably have got more time to find or something like that. Once you have one, you just have to adapt it to fit each track. Yeah, once you're comfortable with something and you understand the differences. The big ones are for tracks where there's like huge curbs, right? And you've got to deal with a curb that you can hit that can send you to space if your dampers are all wrong. So it's things like that. I also will try the different setups they have for each car, the meta, the fast, and the safe. Yeah, that's it. If you've got the time and you're there for it, it's trying different setups. Try them all, because sometimes you'll find that you connect with a setup that you didn't expect to. So like with the fast and the safe, even in here, the aggressive and the safe setup, sometimes I found I was more comfortable on the aggressive pre-setup to begin with, and other times and other tracks it would be the safe setup. So it is important to try the different ones and see what it's like, and give it some time to get used to it. But yeah, right. Thanks everybody for joining. It's been good. Hopefully we'll see some of you back tomorrow. We try and stream Tuesday and Wednesdays, or we do stream Tuesdays and Wednesday evenings for the track change. Now the track change has changed. Thus the cross out of Tuesday, and it's now Monday. So I think we may end up changing our streaming days to Monday and Wednesday, and then any other day that we can get in there. Have you seen Kunos will be at the ADAC Sim Racing Expo, and you can play ACC Evo, or AC Evo, sorry, no extra C there. I did not know that. Oh, there's interesting. I never understand safe. I have fast and too fast. Yeah, I've learned that once. Yeah, it's that, and again, even that's their different one, isn't it? Like for me, I like to be able to go out and do laps without invalidating, and then I'll slowly pick up the pace. Whereas there's karters and other people that are like, oh no, you just go flat out and you invalidate first and then rein it back in to get the safe one. Oh yeah, fast, too fast, and crash. That'll be interesting then. So that'll be when I wonder when the now I want to go, but I can't book any more holidays. Oh no, when is it? Maybe I should book it. Maybe I need to go down and do a stream from there. The CDA safe is still aggressive. Yes, I can imagine actually when the pros try and go, oh yeah, this isn't bad. This is pretty safe. It's like Ginger passing me a setup. Ginger's like, yeah, this is very safe, and you go in and you're like, oh, safe for Ginger, not for me. 18th of October, eh? Ooh. For 3 days. I do have some holidays to take. Nothing says I'm geeking it up and invested like going down to a sim racing expo. Right, anyway, that's not for not for me to verbally think out loud on stream, is it? Right. I guess all the streamers will be going to that, will they? There'll be loads that go down for it. Right, we'll call it there then. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will do a lap in the ring taxi. Do it. Oh, what, down at the on AC Evo? I'm trying to. It's just gone over my head, Pierre. I can't pretend to know what the ring taxi is. Have a good one, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for the 45 minutes of Donnington. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is gonna be fun.
Oh no, wait! Andy's gone.